Hello, and welcome to Mitch Puddin versus Brog.
So Brog's actually really good against Peach in this matchup. Surprisingly, I think his Peach has a winning record against Galen, or at least the last time his Sheik played Galen, it was pretty decisive.
Actually, he lost to Galen the last time he played him. The time before that, it was.
Okay, when's the last time they played? I know
Smash
there
Hate.
Oh, it was okay.
I lost to him too then.
There was a Temple Weekly though where Brog obliterated Galen.
Yeah.
It was pretty ugly, but then I'm pretty sure he either lost to this bitch pudding or he lost to something else.
Brian's good in these kinds of matchups where he just kind of waits it out and waits for a grab and tries to net, something off.
Yeah.
The Ice Climber special.
You can definitely see how Ice Climber has influenced his play and his Sheik. He's playing really defensively right now because he has a switch. Or no, why would he play
that was a bad fair.
That was
I have no idea why you would do that fair. That was clearly like a down throw tech chase situation there. Oh, but nice forward tilt.
You got it. It was a high forward tilt, but that percent on Yoshi is still gonna win. I'm kind of surprised they struck here actually. I feel like Peach would have struck the stage against Peach. I don't main either of these characters. We didn't actually get to watch the stage breaking, so I'm not really sure what Eric's up to.
Also, Eric is just nutty, so I'm not.
He is crazy, and actually, I think Eric's best Peach combos, which is all Bitch Pudding really has. He's gonna watch this later. All Bitch Pudding really has. His best Peach combos happen on Yoshi's and Fountain.
That whole situation converted off of Eric did that thing where you double jump really quickly and you immediately land, and Brian rolled because he was freaked out.
Yeah.
And then he died. So.
Yeah. No. Eric's Sheik or Peach neutral has a surprising amount of tricks.
He's very technical, right?
He's really technical, and it's not just technical, but he deliberately goes for the technical stuff that whether or not it's really difficult, it's not standard.
Right.
He goes for non-standard technical options. With his Peach anyway. His Fox is a little bit more standard. His Peach is like a PGH Carol Peach Light, I think. Although I'm sure he will tell me that he's better than Carol. Nobody agrees. Basic conversion. That was a terrible. I think he did back air on shield.
Well, Eric definitely kind of wiggled out. He wiggled out, but he didn't air dodge for whatever reason, so he got hit.
And the thing is, Brog still probably could have followed up after the wiggle out. It was getting grabbed to begin with. That was the big error there. Brian has played this game pretty defensively. He's been wave dashing back a lot. He's looking a lot more like an Ice Climber than a Sheik right now.
Well, I think it's like, especially given Sheik's like humongous grab range.
It's not bad.
Yeah, it's pretty good to be facing forward because your forward tilt's one of your biggest hitboxes. Your fair's one of your best hitboxes. So
Nair is at the front. Yeah. It's just what's unusual about it is that Brian's been his platform tech stations are really good. What's unusual about it is that Brian's been playing a lot more aggressively than I'm used to lately. So I think he's either trying to field this Peach out, or he's a little bit more nervous about it. But there's nothing to be nervous about when you're up. So. At least in this matchup. Fair battle, Peach wins because she floats above Sheik.
Yeah, Brian. I'm kind of surprised he got hit by that. He kind of jumped into it.
He did. He was fishing for the fair really hard, and Eric definitely had the read on that.
I would have liked to see that full hop fair into a waveland back as opposed to go for the second fair, which got him punished. But Brian takes game one.
Smokey kills himself. Brian takes game one. Mildly fraudulent. We need to update that one.
Oh yeah, that's right.
They're running it back because Smokey is crazy. Why wouldn't he go?
Smokey's a nut. I don't know.
He's crazy. It's working so far. Brian, I don't think has really had center stage so far. I mean, it's 10 seconds. Very good.
I'm very curious to see when Smokey's going to start picking up on these aerials and tilts at low percent and just crouch cancel and down smash the fucking machine.
That's it. But that's the thing we all know about Eric, right? Is he doesn't crouch cancel that much anyway. It's just he's been working on it, but it's not as there as it should be especially for a Peach at this point.
Yeah.
Because Brian has been full hop fairing a lot. Yeah, that was a good edge guard. I feel like Smokey should have air dodged onto Randall there.
Yeah.
But that's not necessarily something you do.
Beautiful jab grab, the Ice Climber special.
Oh, that turn was beautiful.
He's gonna live though, at least this time.
No, he's not actually. He's not. Not the greatest DI on air. He should have lived, but he's terrible. That was he shield DI'd in on that, but didn't get the grab after it. Didn't believe in himself. Gets poofed. Oh.
That is rough.
Yeah, we all hate to see that kind of thing happen. We all hate to see this kind of thing happen.
Oh,
Okay,
nice.
Eric.
Really tricky, but gets down smash.
But gets down smash again. Stage spikes. Watches Sheik dismally fall off the edge. It is a tragedy. That was an amazing dash attack, actually. And Brog's just not going to let him get down for a while. Okay, never mind. He's going to do a full up air. Fair. He was definitely tried to go for another up air. Didn't feel like the up air.
I think in the future it's important that Eric really learned his percents in this matchup. Because,
I think so too.
A big thing is like, when does fair knock me down? When does dash attack knock me down? Because I see scenarios where Brian is converting off the stuff that
he shouldn't be able to. Yeah, no, he's getting a lot of fair F tilt stuff that shouldn't be free at the point that he's doing it. And it's because Smokey's used to getting hit by that as Fox, he's not used to getting hit by it as Peach. He's going for a lot more down smashes now, too.
Brian tried to go for that crispy down smash punish, but he didn't get the shield DI away. So he ended up getting
that's definitely harder for Sheik than it is for somebody like Fox, who can just kind of shine it and have all the frames he wants to get away with it. I'm very surprised he didn't forward throw there. I think he might have failed. That flow cancel there was excellent in response to that double jump fair that was kind of terrible.
So if Eric takes this is really good for him because now he sort of has an extra counter pick per se, where he could go to a stage where he knew he was going to do better on later in the set.
I don't know. I mean, I would agree with that if it was anybody but Eric's Peach, because apparently Eric's Peach just plays on Yoshi's and is fine doing that.
Bad down smash.
Yeah,
I feel
no,
like,
terrible, but it was bad enough that Brian wasn't ready to punish it.
I feel like Brian definitely could have wave landed onto the platform there.
Oh god, it hurts. That's happened twice this game now. The first one was a little bit worse, but still.
So I guess we're seeing a little bit of the adaptation, right?
I think so. I think Smokey's been playing a lot on platforms and in the air in general, because I think he's confident that Peach can sort of challenge what Sheik wants to do there. But yeah, not like that. It's still not where he should be playing, especially at the percent he was at before he took all this damage. You know, he still could have gotten way more off of being on the ground and converting.
That's game 2. And what seemed like Smokey's game the whole game turned into Brian's the last second.
Yeah, that last stock was extremely strong from Smokey, actually. From Brian. He basically just kept hitting him. It was Smokey didn't really have anywhere to go. It was more of like a consistent Sheik out neutral and Peach kind of thing.
Yeah, Brian has a really high clutch factor because he'll just totally out-patience you.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's sort of like an MTK thing where like you somehow find yourself playing his game and then you're 90%, he's at 20, and you're like, how did this happen?
Yeah, and it's especially good in a matchup like this where I think most people will agree that he kind of wins neutral. Not super hard, but still does.
Right.
And Smokey's strength is he's not a bad Peach by any means, but his Peach strength is definitely his punish game, as we kind of saw right there. I think he took that stock to the bank. I'm actually surprised. Yeah, that wasn't a good field. He expected to get an attack and didn't react to it. Didn't trust himself to react to it.
That's like half the battle is tech chasing on reaction, forcing yourself to be like, okay, I'm
gonna
not
go for the
guess
reaction
this time.
Yeah, like I'm gonna go for the reaction. I'm gonna believe in myself that I'm not gonna get hit by the get up attack if he goes for it. But the minute you miss it one time, Brian's gonna be talking about the reverse fair later. The minute you miss it one time, you lose all confidence in yourself. Then it becomes a much different game.
Brian flubbed a little bit on that edge grab, and what looked like an edge guard situation is now maybe back on stage.
Yeah.
And maybe him getting it.
Yeah, he does. He reads the double jump really hard. I definitely thought that Smokey was going to go for the ledge grab there. Brian definitely thought Smokey was going to go for the ledge grab there. Definitely didn't, and that was a good and excellent read. Alright.
Nice fair out.
Nice fair out, but it's not going to kill. Oh! Okay, that barely. It wasn't the tip, because it was partly the tip, but it was a really late hit.
Yeah.
It was just how deep off the stage they were. That killed Eric there. That was a good Nair on shield until he didn't hit a button afterwards, and Brian got to punish it.
Yeah, I always am really impressed when Sheik players actually get like the foot on back air, because I always end up hitting people with the crunch.
Yeah, no. And the cross is actually definitely good for edge guarding in some circumstances, but not really against Peach. You just want to knock her as far away as physically possible.
Damn, so this, what looked like Brian had the commanding, he was commanding the pace the entire set, basically, is now totally Smokey's game.
Yeah, oh, wow, he cross-canceled that way deep. Yeah, no, the difference is Smokey, I think, has had 2 straight 0 to deaths, or something really close to it, that we didn't comment a lot on, except I mentioned that Smokey's punish game was really good. And Brian fucked up 1 conversion on an edge guard that led to him basically losing a stock and finish. He takes that one with the, standard down throw. Wow, the needles lasted out the invincibility.
Yeah, I don't really know why he threw it while Peach was still invincible, because he literally only got 3% for a full set of needles.
What he could have done, he could have maybe grabbed off of it.
Yeah, that's true.
Which would have been really cool and a really interesting way to abuse invincibility. I don't think he was thinking that, though. I just think he mistimed the invincibility.
Brian's respecting bitch putting shield drops, but Eric is not super consistent with shield drops.
No, and his controller, I mean, we know he's drowning about this, but he said his controller sucks. I don't know how legitimate that is, but, to put it in there as a data point anyway, that he'll complain about it. Especially if he loses the set.
Oh, wow.
That was amazing.
The craziest spacing.
That was some crazy shit. Yeah, that was super nice. This is still looking like Eric's game, but Brian has been playing a lot safer this last stock.
Oh, tricky.
That was the scariest Geno stall because that was not invincible. If he'd down smashed at a different time, Brian would have gotten hit.
And
good spacing outside of that backer. That was great. Oh, that was not so great. But that's revenge for the SD that Eric had first game.
So it's a 2-1.
2-1. I feel where is Brian gonna go?
He's not gonna go to Dreamland.
Please don't tell me he's gonna go to FD. Is he really?
I feel like that's good.
But it's such not a good Sheik stage, but it's such a good Brian stage, right?
Well, it's also just like he's not gonna get cheesed by those 60%.
Oh yeah, he's gotten down smashed. You're right. He's gotten down smashed a lot. And the thing is, Brian, after so much time playing Ice Climbers, is unbelievably comfortable on the stage, disproportionately for how good his other characters are.
But however much we're talking about Brian, bitch pudding is putting
more. No, yeah. And this is where Smokey's crazy punish game with Peach just kind of runs away. His punish game with Peach is honestly got better than it is with Fox.
Yeah, actually, you might be right about this being a bad pick, because it seems like
he doesn't have
off of one hit, Peach converts just way harder on this.
Yeah, he doesn't have movement options. I knew this was a bad pick. I'm not surprised he went with it. I'm disappointed that he went with it.
Right.
Because I know Brian is very comfortable here, but it's not like in the matchup, and you have to take a character matchup situation here very seriously. It's not a good look for Sheik. Fortunately, he has another game to lose. Obviously, it's 2-1. He's still up. But at the moment, this is looking like it was the wrong choice.
I think the game Brian should be playing here is just throwing needles and building a percent, because bitch pudding is not electing to pull turnips basically at all.
No. This is definitely if Eric were playing Falco right now, he would be running at you and daring.
Yeah.
This is, as we say that, he's pulling turnips, which is an adjustment to the fact that Brian started doing what you said. Are they listening to us? He just nodded. I think they're listening.
I don't think so.
No, I'm kidding, but that was unbelievably.
Brian's gonna wave that back to ledge. Yeah, exactly.
I feel like you hard read what they were about to start doing. Shout out to the Mr. Saturn in play. I think he might still be on the stage in the back.
If we could get some kind of crazy Mr. Saturn combo,
we would all enjoy that. We would all Giphy Cat that in a heartbeat. Oh, Brian, no.
For the fans, but no.
He threw it off.
All right, jab
is actually one of those Peach conversion or Sheik conversion tools that is actually incredibly good and isn't used often. But it's very good. I actually especially like it in the Jigglypuff matchup. In general, it's good against floaters. I don't know a lot about Sheik, but I know that that's good because I think I labbed it one time. Don't even ask me why. This is definitely looking like a edge pressure situation for Smokey. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he suffocated Brian really hard there. That was really excellent.
That stock ultimately came down to Brian getting baited 2 or 3 times with something that seemed unsafe, and then Smokey just totally opening him up.
No, that was very much Brian got outplayed. That up throw wasn't a very good idea. He's not playing spacey on the stage, so that wasn't gonna do a lot. Conversion. Oh God, here it is. Okay, he missed the last one, but he's alone. Why did he air dodge? He would have grabbed ledge. He needed to grab ledge. And now he's getting punished really hard for it.
He has the float.
Okay, he's a float. He has a float. He's alive.
That was good DI.
This is gonna be hard for Brian to punish just because
Oh,
okay,
but
he got the grab. I'm really surprised, and he got the up air. That air dodge when he was coming up from the ledge actually lost Smokey to stock, and might lose him the set if he doesn't turn off this quick. Oh God, the worst.
That was rough.
The worst of all
and you know
worlds
because
DI.
he was holding that angle from the up B that he just did.
Yeah. Like usually you want to get the 2 hits so you end up going back towards the stage. The 1 hit would have been better because he wouldn't have been at such a high percent, but he got 3. That was rough. That was an amazing. Smokey's poking really nicely with his back air.
Yeah, it's interesting that he's electing to use back air, which has far less disjoint than the crown, right?
Yeah, it does, but it's also a little faster, which I think is ultimately the intention here. I think Smokey's going for speed after. Oh, okay, that could be it. No, he rolls up. He rolls up, and I think it's because he was mashing. I think he thought Brian didn't think he would get there. Smokey thought Brian didn't think he would get there, and Smokey thought that Brian would go for the ledge as a result.
This is close. We'll see which one of them clutches it.
If there's an up air here, it's over. Oh no, I'm
Good
wrong.
DI.
I'm wrong. I don't know my percent because Smokey's DI is great. That was actually I would never have DI'd that properly. But okay, we're looking at projectile games now. Desperate down smash. Oh, spot dodges. Oh, he gets the down smash. Is he gonna get? He doesn't get to ledge in time. Spot dodge. Oh no, not like this. And we are on game 5. We have a game 5 situation. That was an incredibly tense game that ended in an incredibly unfortunate way.
It looked like when Brian got that wave dash back tech chase off the
He's
roll
going-
in that he was totally gonna clutch it out, but
No, there was some spaghetti, and I totally disagree with going back here. It was close, but I think it was close more because of spaghetti and less because of the stage. I don't know.
well, where would you take him to? I feel like Peach is so good on FOD, and
I would have gone. I feel like I would have gone to like Stadium.
Brian's a super stadium hater.
I know he is. I actually feel like Yoshi's was the best stage in this match, if I'm being honest. Like for Brian anyway, I feel like it was the best option. But and I feel like he actually got down smash more in the Battlefield games than on
Well,
Yoshi.
now we're in the situation, like I said earlier, that Eric won that game on Yoshi's, and now
Yeah.
never mind. Forget I said anything.
Oh, you were talking about a counter pick thing. Yeah, no, he doesn't.
But Brian elected to throw some needles.
Yeah, no, Brian's doing really well this game. He's played a really solid neutral. But then look, Smokey got a hit, and Brian's in trouble now. But he doesn't tie.
Over 100%.
Yeah, no. Peach, like, another character could have run up to get him. Oh, good, great air dodge. Oh, he grabs before the startup of down smash.
Even greater grab.
That was a bold grab. It might have been a little bit of a desperate grab, but it totally worked. Great job. Good weight!
Wow.
Amazing patience from Smokey. This set is actually getting really good.
Interesting elected down throw.
I wouldn't.
Down smash.
I don't know why he even grabbed him. I would have. I think the correct answer was okay. He got it. The correct answer was probably like a float canceled nair through him. Because we're in game 5 and these games have been close. I don't think Smokey's. Your tech skill definitely disappears a little bit.
So Smokey, we just saw a situation where he got punished for float cancel fair, but that's safe on shield if you do it low enough. So
yeah, no, but that I think it speaks to why he's been more confident in the bears instead, because of the speed and the fact that he can kind of drift away after he's done it. I mean, you can after fair shield. That was some cowardly pressure. He narrows his shield really low and rolls back. Like there was definitely nothing she could have done. Oh, the power shield grab.
Super high fair on shield. He gets shield grab.
He probably would have gotten grabbed anyway because of the power shield. But yeah, ooh, that was amazing spacing. That nair was really well spaced. It wasn't the timing so much.
You know, a lot of higher level players say that shield grabbing is bad, but it's not necessarily bad. More than it's just like you need to know exactly when you have it guaranteed.
Yeah.
Brian's one of those players that's just so good at knowing his guaranteed shield grabs.
And that's an icy thing too, right? Oh, great read on the roll in. That's an icy thing too because he gets so much off of every single one of those grabs as icy. And it's Sheik also. Like you get when you have a read on a shield grab, or not even a read, when you have a situation you can react to it with a shield grab. Amazing read. Smokey.
So Smokey's up.
Smokey's in his brain. Smokey's been, that was just getting fair. But Smokey's been getting some impressive reads on Brian's rolls that have definitely taken him really far. This game in particular.
So the interesting thing I haven't seen Eric really adapt to yet is I guess we're not at higher percent right now, but Brian's electing to do a lot of wave dashes back. That's easily countered with the dash attack and into a whole time for me.
Yeah, I think Man, the hard commentary reads right now. The thing is, I think that dash attack, and I was about to say this before he hit it, so like this isn't after the fact, although it sounds like it. But that dash attack hit the edge of the dash attack where you don't really get a punish, you just get like kind of positioning, and she could still do something to you after the fact. And I think that's what Smokey's afraid of when Brian's wave dashing back, is getting that weak hit and then maybe getting fair to grab you, or forward tilted to grab you. But Smokey remains up. Brian does get the difficult up air to get. He calls it the TRK because he admires TRK for some reason.
Oh, that's the safe there.
Yeah,
He got it.
that was a truly safe fair.
And look how much he's converting.
Yep, look at this. That is an upsetting amount of percent for Brian. And that is an position to be
Brian,
in.
He's on tilt right now. So.
Yeah, no. He just took 118 off of one hit. This is 130. He hasn't stopped. Oh my god. That is Smokey's punish game. That is Smokey's peak punish game in full fruition. That was an absolutely excellent stock from him.
So Smokey moves to number 1 again.
Smokey moves to number 1, where we more or less expected him to be, but you know, I don't always have the most faith in bitch pudding. He proved me wrong today.
Yeah, he
Anybody
definitely.
else challenging me today, or am I going home?
He definitely was able to bring it back 3 games, and that's really impressive.
Yeah, that was a really no, he oh yeah, it was a 3-game comeback, wasn't it? Yeah, he went down 2-0. Yeah, well, I'm glad I was right that he shouldn't have gone back to Yoshi's the first time.